welcome to Skyridge High School for Skyridge Boys Basketball on the Rewind Sports Network on KSLSports.com. Dusty Lister with you. So glad to have you along with us. It's senior night for the Skyridge Falcons. Kind of amazing how fast the season goes. We were here for opening night for the Skyridge Falcons, and now to think that here we are at the end of the regular season here at home for the Senior Falcons. It is the final week of the regular season. And for Skyridge, there's a lot we're going to have to figure out with RPI. We won't know until Saturday where things stand with the RPI and where it'll put them, if they'll get a home game, if they're going to be on the road in week one or round one. Remember, the first two rounds of the state tournament are home sites before we go up to the D Event Center at Weber State. Starting lineup tonight for Skyridge is Mason Hunter, J.J. Jory, Josh Davis, Cannon Jensen, and I believe it was number 23, Tate Van Komen. Starting for Coach Randy McAllister and the Pleasant Grove Vikings. Well, we're going to be jumping in with Isaac Garrett first. And we will start first with Coach Randy McAllister's Pleasant Grove Vikings, the team that's finding themselves here in the second half of the regular season, as it is Rasmussen, Chandler, Garrett, Roberts, and Peterson. Makai Peterson sends that into Braun Roberts, the senior. Terminates him back up top, Makai Peterson. Now to the sophomore Rasmussen. Roberts has that ball slapped away by Van Komen, and the loose ball taken by J.J. Jory. We saw Skyridge last week against Lone Peak. At least I did. We had you there, and I played against Corner Canyon on Friday night. The senior group trying to finish their senior night here with a win in region. Stolen by Garrett down the floor. Rasmussen tracked down and swatted away by Cannon Jensen. It'll be Viking basketball on the baseline. Nice job of hustling and making the play there by Cannon Jensen. It'll be Viking basketball. Inbound into Chandler for three. Lips out of the rebound taken by Josh Davis. Cannon Jensen to Mason Hunter. Back up top to Cannon Jensen. To the corner, J.J. Jory for three. We know J.J. Jory can find the rhythm from the outside. We were here in that first game against Lone Peak. We hit 3 threes in the second half, so nobody can shoot it. As Chandler sends up top to Isaac Garrett. Last time we saw Isaac Garrett, nearly had a triple-double against Lone Peak. One of the better players in the state is Braun Roberts. Drives the base and is fouled. That's going to put Braun at the line to shoot two. The foul will be charged to Tate Van Komen. His first, team's first. So to the line goes Braun, the senior. Rated on 24/7 for the top prospects in the state of Utah. And got the first. One of the taller rosters you're going to see in the state of Utah, if not the tallest, as Roberts does go 1 of 2. But between Roberts and Garrett, it's a lot of length in a steam elimination tournament that we're going to see here in 2 weeks. Stolen by Mason Hunter. Roberts races it. There's that length coming into play as Peterson leaves it for Roberts. Goes inside to Isaac Garrett. Drives up baseline. Hangs, no. Rebound to Carson Rasmussen. And we're tied at 3. He'd send you back to 11 if we're playing 21 tip-in, but counts it for 2, and we're tied up here in the early part as Makai Peterson gets his hand on it, taken by Garrett. Ahead to Rasmussen. Hits Peterson, and it is Mason Hunter with a block from behind. It'll be Pleasant Grove ball on the baseline. Interesting note, Carson Rasmussen started the year was a backup quarterback on the Corner Canyon football team. Family moved to Pleasant Grove and joined the team, and we had a foul away from the ball in the inbound, but didn't expect to play varsity basketball, and he had a couple injuries on the guard line. When I talked to Coach McAllister a couple of weeks ago, he's like, he'd never had so many injuries with his guard line before, but major injuries too. and put him in a position where Rasmussen would have to start seeing minutes. And we saw him in that start against Lone Peak. He's played well. And Braun Roberts shows that versatility we talked about. Had the block on the possession down here, and now hits a three. You see how fluid of an athlete he is. And it's 6-3 in the early going. Outside with Tate Larson. Now J.J. Jory. Oh, it was on line. Just a little long. Rebound to PG. Rasmussen leaves it to Garrett. Isaac leaves it for Chandler at the left hand. And timeout, Jeff Gardner. 5:14 left in the opening quarter. Timeout on the floor. PG leads 8-3. You're watching Skyridge basketball on the Rewind Sports Network. Welcome back in, as always, the Rewind Sports Network, presented by Heidemann and Associates. Go to utah.law to find the law office nearest you. Heidemann Associates, actually a Utah County law firm down in the Riverwoods. As Mason Hunter leaves that for Jackson Mosteller. And Mosteller with the basket in a three-point ball game. Rasmussen hands off to Roberts. Rasmussen sends to the corner. Chandler misses the three, out of bounds off of off of Skyridge. I haven't even mentioned the advent of the shot clock has also brought in the advent of the lights behind the backboard. Listen to an interview with former Saints coach and current coach of the team in Denver, Sean Payton. Talk about just putting chips in footballs and stuff that you lead to the uprights lighting up. Is on the drive and bucket there is Isaac Garrett. But he talked about basketball, how the backboard lights up. We can see a time when, in the very near future, uprights will light up on a touchdown and a made field goal. Tate has that one taken away by Rasmussen. Got it back. Tate Larson sends out Jory. 15 on the shot clock. Josh Davis. Back out J.J. Jory. Pulls up inside the arc and hits. 5 points in the half for J.J. Jory. There's a first entry here for Michael Mitten. Drive by Mitten, can't get it. And rebound in the hands of Josh Davis. On the push, Hunter ahead to Jory. JJ leaves on the baseline. Mosteller leaves it for Hunter. Mason goes at Isaac Garrett. Back out. Reset things here with the high post. So Davis faces up on Garrett. Now pulls. Kiss it off the window. And a 1 point ball game. Timeout used well by Jeff Gardner. One of the best first quarters we've had in a while here for the Falcons. Great start as Garrett steps on the line, out of bounds. Isaac thought he was pushed out of bounds. Mr. Official says, nay, nay. So Josh Davis will come off the floor as Gagan checks in for the first time. Also, Hadley checks in for Coach McAllister. As Hunter up top to Allen. Oh, nice job, Mason Hunter. Move without the basketball. And Skyridge takes an 11-10 lead. And they jumped out 3-0. That first three, the first bucket of the game to J.J. Jory. Dean at Gagan, travels. No call on the contact. Mr. Dean says, hey, what's up with that? Official says, would you like a charge or a travel? A little sauce on the side. Gagan sends out to Jory. Working from that high post in this zone. Larson, 4-3. Oh, mini assassin, Tate Larson. This might be the smallest guard play matchup we've got in varsity basketball in Utah. Rasmussen and Larson. Rasmussen sends back up top to Garrett. Gagan comes off that screen. Garrett at Mosteller, hangs and hits. Isaac Garrett, if you haven't watched Isaac yet this year, and I think you have if you're a Skyridge fan, and this kid is very skilled for being a big man. Jory off on the three. The rebound to Mitten. Mitten to the corner, Hadley. And he traveled. Got ahead of the feet. And a traveling violation. So for Skyridge, we talked about it, 0-8 in the region play. Coach Jeff Gardner, one of the better and more respected coaches in the state. Longtime head coach. As Mosteller sends out to Larson, back up top to Hunter, straight away, Mason Hunter. How about a three for your first bucket of the night for the leading scorer for the Skyridge Falcons, and a 5-point Falcon advantage. Roberts. Tough pass to Mitten, taken away by Gagan. Tate Larson. Mid-range J, tugged it a bit to the left. Rebound to Hadley on the run, Mitten. Ahead to Roberts. Braun able to hang and dunk it. There's that moment that ball's going to go out of bounds. And then, oh, maybe he's lost. No, that's a big man. Gets up there and flushes. And now it's still to Michael Mitten. Mitten leaves it to Hadley, now out to Roberts. Braun on the drive to the corner. Back up top to Mitten, about 4-second difference between game clock and shot clock. Rasmussen back up top to Mitten. Going to reset the offense here for Coach Mack. Inside of 10 seconds in the shot clock. Mitten, 3 seconds. Lobs into Dean. 1 second, shot clock violation. They're going to have to put time back on the clock. Well, we're not living by that we don't lose seconds. There should be about 4 seconds left. So you cannot say there's home cooking in the building because we're completely synced at 2.9 with what's on in the building. Into Jory. Oh, he didn't get it off. Now Gagan blocked away by Mitten. And that will do it for the first quarter, and a fun first quarter for the Skyridge Falcons as they go to the second, leading Pleasant Grove 17-14. You're watching Skyridge basketball on the Rewind Sports Network on KSLSports.com. Start of the second quarter, Dusty Lidster with you. The Skyridge Falcons with a 3-point advantage. Fell behind early. Doing good, sir. Good to see you too. I really appreciate the support of our partner schools, and good to see the principals and everyone else. As Jory sends out, Tate Larson off on the three. Rebound out to Mitten. But a strong start for Skyridge. I remind you to go to UtahJazzCamps.com to sign up your youngster for the next Jazz Camp coming next to you. And for those of us down in Utah County, you need the Shoot 360 facility in Lehigh. Work on your shooting skills, ball handling skills. There's a three from Mitten, ties us at 17. Michael Mitten missed games in the middle of the year. This is a guy that's contributed for a number of years as J.J. Jory rolls in his second three. I've dubbed him, and it's one of my favorite comps, the Brian Scalabrini of Utah high school basketball. J.J. Jory walks in the building. You think you might take advantage of him. Man, that kid can shoot the ball, and he plays with a lot of effort and tenacity. So a foul on Cannon Jensen. First personal foul, third team foul on the Falcons. As Mason Hunter will come back in and Jensen will come off the floor. So Jory, Hunter, Gagan, Davis, and Larson on the floor for Coach Gardner. McKay Murdoch checked in during the quarter break as he was up to Garrett. So it's Murdoch, Garrett, Mitten, Roberts, and Mackay Peterson who has the ball now. Up top to Garrett. Junction jumper. Oh, he got it. Man, you don't see that very often. That sucker hit flush on the buckle and still finds its way down without even bouncing. Jory back out to Hunter. Mason turned right into Peterson. Double comes, tough pass, out of bounds off of PG. I apologize there for the score, right? 20-19, the lead for Skyridge. Hunter, Larson now to Jory, into Gagan, 5 on the shot clock. Davis, and now the foul. And the foul will be to Makai Peterson. It'll be free throws for Josh Davis. We've seen some hairstyles come back in the state. Josh Davis trying to bring back, I don't know if you can call that a rat tail. That's off to the side. Misses on the first. We mention every time I get a chance that Davis, a tight end on the state championship football team, as the Falcons brought home the first ever football state championship in Skyridge's short history. Missed the first. Back rims the second, and the rebound to Roberts. 2 minutes into the second quarter. As Garrett sends up top to Murdoch. Roberts to Chandler, back over to Makai Peterson. Garrett had that one slapped away, but he's fouled on the take. That's going to be the 4th team foul on the Falcons. Foul goes to Josh Davis, his first. Pretty sure it's youth basketball night tonight at Skyridge. McCabe Murdoch open for 3, back rimmed in the rebound. Taken by Skyridge. Dane Housley, and Housley fouled by Isaac Garrett. Just the 2nd team foul on the Vikings. As Garrett will come off the floor along with Murdoch. As Rasmussen and Dean come on for Coach McAllister. I want to remind you that clock on the screen is unofficial. We'll get it synced up here momentarily. As on the drive, Mosteller can't get it. We go inside of 5:20 left in the half. Rasmussen kept his head up, had that ball blocked away. And it would say Davis was out of bounds. Once again, good defense here from Skyridge. We'll stay with PG. Roberts goes into the backcourt to get that one. Chandler. Roberts now to Peterson. Chandler now Dean. Roberts with 5 on the shot clock. 3 on the shot clock. 2. Dean's got to heave it. Won't get it off in time. Shot clock violation. Some would claim that scoring is down in this state. I would claim scoring may be down, but man, tempo was up. The friendly bet between myself and a coach on the floor about score beat down with the shot clock coming in. But I'd say I love rewarding defense. There's the 3 from Hunter, back rimmed, rebound to Mosteller. Back out Jory. Good look, couldn't get it. Here comes Roberts on the run. Braun goes inside to Dean. At Davis, good job of staying straight up. And then Dean fouled by J.J. Jory. They're going to call it on the foul. or probably on the shot. It'll be 2 free throws for Colby Dean. Dean, another senior on this Skyridge team. And the first is good. Tied up at 20. We've been stuck at 20-19 for quite a while. And Gagan will come on for Housley. As Dean gives PG a lead. Cycle that ball to the corner off the hands of Gagan. Turnover, and the ball goes back to Pleasant Grove. As Van Komen will come on for Davis. As Garrett fires that ball inside to Dean. Oh, he couldn't get it. Braun Roberts with the board. And another 21 tip-in putback there for PG. So 3-point advantage for the Vikings. There's Hunter. Oh, nice pass to Mosteller, who lays it in. So Rasmussen will back things out. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Over to Roberts. Dean got away from the defender. And how about Colby Dean? Coming alive. 6 points in the quarter. High post Gagan. Back out Mason Hunter, open for 3. Roberts is going to pick up the foul. Jumped at him. Hunter got the foul, and it'll be 3 free throws for Mason Hunter. Just be amazing to have the feeling of like Braun Roberts is big, can move. You think he could block anything, especially at the high school level. You can't blame him going after that one. But picks up the foul on the 3 as Hunter knocks down the first. Sure, it's 6'8". I'm sure it's uncomfortable plane flights anywhere you go, but you know, it'll just be fun. So Hadley comes back on for Coach McAllister along with Mitten. There's Hunter. Ties us up at 25. Goes 3 for 3 after the foul from Roberts. His first personal foul and the 3rd team foul on the Vikings. Rasmussen over to Hadley. Mitten back to Rasmussen. Roberts fires that into Garrett, but a little too tall. Caught a bit of the rim. I may have thrown that one off. Back down the floor, Jory. Hunter to the corner. Jensen back up top, J.J. Jory. They'll reset with Cannon Jensen up top. Baseline jumper, Mosteller. Too strong, and now the foul to Cannon Jensen. And that'll be the 6th team foul on the Falcons. So it'll be free throws for the final 2:12. For Pleasant Grove. As Larson is back on, as Jensen goes to the bench at this second personal. Rasmussen into Roberts. Braun can't get that one to go. Nice defense from Mosteller. Oh, nice pass from Hunter. Extra pass to Mosteller. Played defense on one end. Gets the lead-taking bucket on the other off a nice ball movement from Skyridge. One of the sharpest halves of basketball we've seen from the Falcons. Roberts, too strong on the jumper. We've got a foul away from the ball on Isaac Garrett. There'll be number 2 on Garrett. That is the 4th team foul on the Vikings. Hunter blocked away by Braun Roberts. Michael Mitten. Garrett. Oh, strong take. Garrett left it short, tipped it up. No. Roberts with the board is fouled by J.J. Jory to be number 2 on Jory. And is going to put Braun Roberts at the line as, man, Isaac Garrett just missed an opportunity on a highlight reel bucket. As Braun makes the first. So Roberts got the first one, has one more. And tied at 27. We near the 1 minute mark left in the half. Larson, hounded by Rasmussen. Back Coleman, back to Larson. 20 seconds. High post Mosteller. To Jory, straight away for 3. And rebound to Roberts, on the run, Rasmussen. I think next year we'll start seeing more 2-for-1 buckets maybe. Roberts back out, Chandler. Adley cross-court, Rasmussen now to Roberts. Oh, Mosteller maybe got away with some contact there. And Skyridge able to pick up the loose ball on the defensive stop. And they'll play for the final shot of the half. And a strong half of play here from the Falcons. Here on senior night, 10 seconds left. Hunter with 5. Hunter 2. And Hunter bakes it in! As we go to the break, it's Skyridge 29, Pleasant Grove 27. You're watching Skyridge basketball on the Rewind Sports Network. Start of the third quarter. Dusty Lister with you here at Skyridge Basketball on the Rewind Sports Network. As we'll start with PG's Isaac Garrett. That's a strong take and finish for Isaac Garrett. They actually have the score 30-29, so we'll match what's in the building. I thought it was a 2 there at the end of the half, not a 3 from Mason Hunter. Oh, Garrett the block from behind, but they got him with a foul. That's number 3 on Isaac Garrett. So a big foul to Isaac. First team foul of the second half. But number 3 on the big man. It's asking to put Mosteller at the line for 2 free throws. Not the first. Mosteller got him both. So maybe more importantly is the foul that Garrett takes the best player off the floor for PG. Chandler drives at Jory. Sends it back up top to Mitten. Now lob in to Ron Roberts. You're going to have a foul on Mostiller. Got one on one end, picked up the other. Picked one up on the other, I should say. Number 2 on Mostiller. Lob into Roberts. Ron goes back up, slapped by Jory. That's off of, we're going to say, Skyridge. I thought maybe they saw it as going off the chest there of Roberts, but we'll stay with PG. Peterson has that one slapped away by Davis. Larson and jump ball. Possession arrow goes to Skyridge. They've got on the floor and earned an extra possession. So 3 in the corner is good. Mason Hunter. Well, want to wish happy Valentine's Day to you and your family, wherever you are, including my family. The kiddos are up as that's a 3 from Chandler. And a timeout taken by Coach McAllister, but I'm understanding there's some kids, Detmer, Staley, and McKinley, that are still up, getting ready to go to bed. But happy Valentine's Day to my kiddos and my sweet wife, Megan, and also Reagan, my daughter, too. So timeout on the floor. We'll be right back. Happy Valentine's Day here from Skyridge. So welcome back in. Dusty Litster with you. We'll get the clock synced up as Mason Hunter sends that ball inside of Mostiller. Oh, he missed the bunny. Loose ball taken by Rasmussen, but he was out of bounds. So Larson quickly inbound in, Mostiller, and won't go. Here comes Mitten. Carried. First carrying violation of the year. And that ball a little too tall. Cannon Jensen will come back on for Josh Davis. Jensen had to go out with those fouls in the first half. On the angle of Hadley. Now Rasmussen hands off to Chandler. Off the screen from Roberts. Try to fit that into Braun, out of bounds off of Mostiller. And we will stay here. Quick lobby, but that's tapped away by Larson. Picked up by Jory. JJ terminated no man's land. Hunter, Jensen. Now that one slapped away into the corner. Tate Larson, long on the 3. Hunter saves it in off of the foot of Rasmussen. And we'll stay with Skyridge. Nice hustle there by the senior Mason Hunter. Hunter leaves it to Jensen. Nice find. And a 5-point lead for Skyridge. Mitten. Turn right in to Jensen. Back up top to Hadley. Hadley just kept that ball. Oh, Mitten. He just fit it in. And Mitten lays it up and in on the reverse. J.J. Jory. His third three of the night. 3 J's in his name, 3 threes on the game. Chandler doesn't get it. Tate Larson was out of bounds. Yeah, Coach Gardner saw what I saw on a screen. And a question for one of the officials. We'll get this synced up here at 4:08. Try to send it inside, knocked away by Mosteller, taken by Jory. On the push. Jensen to Mosteller. How about the activity for the post off the bench? Great start to the second half here for Skyridge. 3:58 left in the third. Falcons leading by 8. You're watching Skyridge basketball on the Rewind Sports Network on K. So welcome back in. Dusty Lidster with you. 3 minutes and 53 seconds left in the third quarter. And I want to thank Utah Jazz Camps for joining us on the Rewind Sports Network. Need plans for spring break? Go register your youngster for Utah Jazz Camp. As Chandler pulls for 3, no. Rasmussen can't get it. Mitten with the board and a fresh shot clock for Pleasant Grove. But go to UtahJazzCamps.com. Go register your athlete. That's some of the best coaching in the state. Hadley over to Mitten, back up. Outside Rasmussen. Online but long, and rebound to Mosteller. They chase JJ off the line. Hunter hangs in. Rasmussen got the ball. Mason Hunter stays with it and lays it in. And the largest lead of the night was extended to 10 points here for Skyridge. Hadley out to Mitten, got it back over to Hadley. Dean, Garrett, and Murdoch checking in at the next dead ball. Inside, Ron Roberts. And one. The foul goes to Mosteller, his third, team second, and a power move and finish there by Braun Roberts as he'll go to the line looking for the and one. And he gets it. So 44-37 as Dean comes on. Tate Larson working on Murdoch, gives it up to Gagan. Oh, nice final on the baseline. Oh, and Hunter went a little too quick. Mason missed the bunny. Back the other way, Mitten. Isaac Garrett sends to the corner. Chandler for 3. PG is not going to Fade off in the night. They will not go down without a fight. As the man to my left worked on that movie set where that line is so famous. A certain star's favorite person on set. As J.J. Jory sends that ball in the corner. Gagan misses a three on the run now with PG. Chandler. No, rebound to Garrett. Gives it up to Mitten. Reverses too strong. And now the foul is going to be called to Mosteller. It'll be number 4 on Jackson Mosteller. Coach Gardner disagrees as vehemently as Mike Hargrove used to disagree in his heyday in Cleveland with Albert Bell, Carlos Baerga, Kenny Lofton, Omar Vizquel, Sandy Alomar, Jim Thome, Manny Ramirez. That's for Coach Gardner, a longtime Cleveland Indians fan. Oh, Mitten fighting for that ball. Hunter got it in the hands of Tate Larson. Leaves it for Davis. Davis drives the base. Oh, gee, just cut that off. Hunter rattles home a three. It doesn't have to be pretty. It just got to be effective. Oh, man. And here's what I'm so glad about the shot clock. Last year, that ball gets sent back up top and reset and make every play defense. As Mitten short on the triple and a loose ball foul on the rebound. To be called on Chandler. It'll be the second team foul on the Vikings. Makai Peterson will come back on as he'll come on as Chandler will come off. We're in the final minute of the third quarter. About 57 seconds left. Larson to Davis. Back out to Jensen. Oh, it just opened up for him, and Cannon Jensen right to the rim. He wasn't expecting that. Dean flashed out, then a steal to Hunter. Oh, and he missed a chance to get the 4 points. It's a big swing opportunity there for Mason Hunter. We dip inside of 30 seconds left in the third. Garrett forcing the action. Dean misses the layup. Garrett with the board and lay in. Back the other way, Tate Larson, give it up to Jory. 4-3! 3 seconds, and a block near side. It'll be 2 seconds left in the quarter as J.J. Jory hits his 4th three-pointer of the night. He'll come off the floor. What a night for the senior J.J. Jory. Give him 4 J's. Try to lob it into Garrett. Oh, he got it to go! What a finish by Isaac Garrett. He wants a +1, didn't get the whistle. But we go to the fourth quarter. Skyridge 52, Pleasant Grove 45. You're watching Skyridge basketball on the Rewind Sports Network. Need plans for spring break? Register for Utah Jazz camps and clinics. Your child will receive the best instructed in the state, along with a Jazz swag bag and a ticket voucher. Secure your child's spot today at UtahJazzCamps.com to improve their basketball skills, get active, and have fun. Again, at Utah Jazz Camps. And when they say swag bag, folks, we're talking multiple t-shirts, long sleeve, short sleeve, purple. You got a backpack and hat, and that goes along with the ticket voucher. Find inside the mitten, closed out by Gagan. Trap came from Jensen, and now a 3-second call. Everybody worried about going out of bounds, and it was 3 seconds. We got a fun fourth quarter, I think, going ahead. Hunter will start the fourth quarter on the bench. As here's Gagan, finds Davis cutting to the hole. Josh Davis had nowhere to go. Out to Larson. Jory back to Gagan. Send it back out, JJ. Misses on the three and a rebound to Garrett. Minton, fancy move out of bounds. Will stay with PG. Just 48 seconds in to the fourth quarter. Lob into Garrett, and one. The second lob to Garrett's how the third quarter ended. So Isaac Garrett will go to the line to make it a 4-point game off the 3-point play. Had a great chance to meet Mama Garrett as a rebound foul on Peterson. But had a chance to meet the Garrett family, or mom anyway, at the Lone Peak game. Stayed pretty calm tonight. She thought she'd be too anxious out in front of us, and loves watching her son. And he's a good one. 7:09 left in the fourth. Out to Hunter. Larson. Back to Mason. Inside out. Jory. Cannon jets an extra ball pass, or extra ball movement, leads to the bucket to Josh Davis. And they run their sets. It looks pretty. Drop it into Garrett. Isaac. Spin base. Fall away. No. Rebound in the hands of Hunter. And now a foul on the rebound. Going to be charged to Makai Peterson, his third personal foul, the fourth team foul on Pleasant Grove. And it's Chase Chandler will come back on for Coach Mack. Coach Randy McAllister, one of just a couple of coaches left in the state that are at the same school when Dane and I started doing games in the Winter Row 5. As Hunter wide to the right. Rebound to Garrett. Nice job by Jensen. Hunter came over, brought the ball down, high elbows, and now a foul. I mean, he's had a series of things happening there. Mercy. No flinch from the officials. As Roberts hands back to Rasmussen. Strong tape by Rasmussen, nearly crawled in. He thought he'd get the call and did not. Back the other way, Jory. And he's online tonight. He's got 4, but he's missed his last 2. Garrett, Rasmussen. Long on the 3 for the sophomore. And a timeout to Coach Gardner. We'll be right back. You're watching Skyridge Basketball on the Rewind Sports Network, presented by Hyndman Associates on KSL Sports. 5:44 left in the fourth quarter. Dusty Lister with you. As Skyridge Basketball up 7. So coming out of the timeout, see what Coach Gardner has drawn up. Hunter. Man, tough spot, sends out to Jory. Gets the ball back. Try to fire that inside, and Rasmussen read his eyes, took it away. Rasmussen inside to Roberts. Roberts back up and in. And Mosteller nearly could have picked up another foul there. But Braun Roberts with the finish through the hug. Hunter Jensen back out, Mason Hunter for three. And a lead back up to 8. Bron Roberts misses. Garrett staying with it. And a little two-tapper bucket there with 2 boards and 2 points. And back down to 6. Hunter to the corner. Jory. Mosteller. Back out Hunter. Closed out by Garrett. Sends out Tate Larson. Pump it. Now pull it. And bank it! He meant it. The junior Tate Larson. Now a steal. Jory misses the run-out opportunity with Hunter. Extra pass. Mosteller finds Hunter, and now the foul to Isaac Garrett. That's going to put Mason Hunter at the line for free throws. Now Hunter thought he might have a chance on that run out there. Our lead official tonight has got a great relationship with these coaches and been pretty playful with the home coach tonight. There's the free throw good by Hunter. Coach Gardner started to go out with our official to make him think he was going to argue with him, and then started laughing and walked away. And Hunter got the first. Gets them both. So 62-51. As we are halfway through the 4th quarter. Skyridge looking for their first region win of the season. It'll be big heading in. This is the final week of the regular season. Isaac Garrett with a strong take gets the foul on Gagan. It'll be 2 free throws to Isaac Garrett. That is the 7th team foul on the Falcons. The 2nd personal foul on Ethan Gagan. Garrett short on the first. And splits the pair as J.J. Jory comes back on. Jory out to Larson. Just hung on there to Jensen. Jory floated and score it. You see he does more than shoot threes. A little free throw line push shot, got that one to go. All kinds of tools in his tool belt. Here's Roberts. Up top, Murdoch over to Chandler. Oh, nice pass. Isaac Garrett. Man, that kid's got terrific court vision. Fires a laser, and it's a 10-point game. Timeout on the floor. We'll be right back. You're watching Skyridge basketball on the Rewind Sports Network, presented by Heidemann & Associates. And welcome back into Skyridge basketball. The sounds of Paisan John Bon Jovi is kickball. Kickball is the call. It'll be sideline inbound. One of the toughest spots on the floor to inbound. Oh, I should say Viking ball. Chandler lobs it to Garrett. Too strong. Again, he thought he might get another hoop in the harm on the lob. Didn't get the hoop or the harm. Jensen. Oh, to Gagan. Now the foul to Chandler. That's going to be the final foul to give here for Pleasant Grove. Number 2 on Chandler as Gagan comes off the floor. in favor of Mosteller. Jory just got that in, and then out of bounds. Close quarters, the length of PG is going to get you. And the sideline inbound is tough. Got that into Larson. As we go inside of 2:40 left in the fourth. Hunter over to Jensen, high post, Mosteller. Tate Larson. Can't get that one to go. Rebound to Chandler. Double-digit lead for the Falcons. Here comes a push, potentially from PG. Isaac Garrett, too long on the three, and the rebound out to Mason Hunter. Jensen, no. And then a loose ball foul here on Mosteller. And that'll be free throws on the other end for Pleasant Grove. So we'll walk down the other end of the floor. It'll be one-on-one free throws. Number 5 on Mosteller. And the junior Jackson Mosteller fouls out as senior Tate Van Komen comes in. Ron Roberts, oh, he missed the front end of 1-on-1. Rebound out, taken by Davis. Josh Davis had nowhere to go, and the timeout granted to Coach Gardner. We hit the 2-minute mark left in the fourth quarter. We'll be right back. We'll just mute it. We'll be right back. 2:02 left in the fourth quarter. Dusty Lidster with you as you get a chance to enjoy senior night and enjoy Valentine's Day. I hope you're enjoying it with the loved ones. If you're watching it live, we're going back and rewatching as Van Komen gets that ball to Hunter, and Mason going to reverse it back out. There is a shot clock in Utah High School basketball as Garrett with a dual possession. So jump ball, and we'll keep it here with Skyridge. Shot clock does not reset, stays at 16 seconds. Jory in the corner. Not a chucker, gonna hold on to it. Mason Hunter on the drive, and the block by Garrett, or pardon, by Roberts. Remember, the ball can hit the backboard in high school basketball. The entire ball has to be above the rim as Josh Davis gets the block in this end, and now a foul after that on the baseline. So let's clarify some things. In high school basketball, the ball can get to the backboard before it is blocked as long as the entire ball has not gone above the rim. And it's not just a part of the ball. The entire ball has to clear the rim for that to be goaltending. But it can hit the backboard in high school basketball and be blocked. So those who may be screaming of ineptitude of officials, it was handled correctly as Chandler hits the first. And Chandler hits them both. Always trust a left-handed free throw shooter. Van Komen just got that into Hunter, and now a foul. And Mason Hunter will walk the other end of the floor, nursing an 8-point lead, trying to make it 10. Mason off on the front end, rebound to Chandler, and now a foul to Mason Hunter. So just what PG wants. They go to double bonus and a chance to score points at the clock stopped, trailing by 8. This first region win from Skyridge is not going to come easy. As Chandler knocks down the front end. A chance to make it a 2-possession game now. Back rim's his second, and a rebound taken by Mason Hunter. Hunter to Gagan, now Van Komen, they got numbers. Van Komen pulls it out. Braun Roberts slapped it away, but into the hands of Hunter, who misses the layup. Roberts, oh, nice hands by Gagan to come up with the turnover. Van Komen over to Larson, and now the foul given up by Chandler. It'll be 1-on-1 free throws with 49 seconds left here for the junior Tate Larson. I don't want to bring up bad memories, but that was senior night last year when Holland missed a run-out layup as well that would have cut a game down or tied it up. Now we got out of the way. So free throws coming up here for Tate Larson. And got the front end. Made the first, earned the second. And does. So off the make, quickly down the floor. Isaac Garrett forces, yes you can, get it tipped up by Chandler, no. Gets it back, no. Tipped up by Garrett, no. Blocked away from behind by Josh Davis, and he's going to be called for the foul. It's going to put Garrett at the line with just about 39 seconds left in regulation. And calmly hits the first is Isaac Garrett, the senior. Got them both. And timeout taken, Coach McAllister. 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter. You're watching Skyridge basketball on the Rewind Sports Network. And welcome back into Skyridge. Like I said, just about 39 seconds left in regulation. Falcons trying to saw the way to their first region win of the season. Got that ball into Larson. It goes out of bounds. And we'll stay here. Clock ticked down to 36.8 seconds left. There's J.J. Jory going to come back on for Gagan. Got to come get the ball. Cannon Jensen gets that to Van Komen. And now the foul to Braun Roberts. 35.6 seconds left. So here comes the senior Tate Van Komen. And some of you may be wondering, is he related to Pleasant Grove legend Matt Van Komen? He is. He's a cousin. I've enjoyed getting him talk with the Van Komens throughout the years, including a cousin to his father, Troy Van Komen, my old junior high football coach and basketball coach. Knocks down the first. Of course, Maddie's at St. Mary's. Van Komen got the first one. And a second. Great memory for that senior. That may have just helped to ice this thing away. 3 threes and 3 stops needed for PG. Chandler long on the 3. Rebound to Davis. And now the foul to Skyridge. As double bonus coming up for Skyridge as the Falcons. It has been a frustrating region season. They've had 2 games against Lone Peak that were absolute battles. They've had other games that were really close. Just could not pull out Westlake and some others. And now to pull this one out on senior night. Certainly a memory they will remember is Josh Davis. Remember that state championship football team hits the first. And a chance to some seniors enjoy the night. Davis will get one more. And hits them both. An 11-point lead, 70-59 for Skyridge. On the take and make for PG is Gavin Hawks. Skyridge will bring it in the front court. They'll get their first region win on the season and a hard-earned one for a team that continues to stay positive. On senior night, it's Skyridge 70, PG 61. And go celebrate with the seniors. What a fun night for Skyridge on senior night. One more night, and then we head to the state tournament next week. Final score, Skyridge 70, Pleasant Grove 61. Your Heidemann and Associates Player of the Game. It's the man with 3 J's, but 4 threes on the night, J.J. Jory. Played great. Mason Hunter also going to throw him in there as well, because a win won't come without number 1 doing his thing as well. But I thought that those threes by Jory were huge. But again, our final score, Skyridge 70, PG 61, your Heidemann Associates Player of the Game, J.J. Jory. For Mike Christensen, I'm Dusty Lister. Thanks for joining us, and congratulations to Skyridge, the big win on senior night. And thank you for watching Skyridge basketball on the Rewind Sports.